see Phoebe and Homelander on a date. Smelly cat. Smelly cat. We had the Hero Guest episode and I loved it. Do you guys think we will have more polemic episodes in the next season? What do you guys would like to see, like crazy stuff?
I feel like whenever we get asked that question, it's like I could give you an answer, but I feel like the writers are going to come up with something that's far more insane than anything we could ever think of.
Yeah.
And better.
Yeah, it's and every time I see something on the page, I think they've gone too far.
Yeah.
Like this time, the scene with Termite and the internal explosion. I read that and I was like, okay, dicks, giggle, giggle, and I was sort of unimpressed, to be honest. And then when I saw it, and I've learned I should know this from seasons 1 and 2, but when I saw that, I was like, oh. When I saw it in real life, in the show, it's one of my favorite scenes. It's just so bizarre, and it's all shot from his perspective, little guy's perspective. So it just has this surreal. It's like a Salvador Dali painting almost. It's just so surreal what you look. There's nothing smutty about it because it's just weird.
But I think
I love it.
But I think that's what they do well. Is like, yeah, there's this extreme thing happening, but it's all wrapped up in like there's justification in it, and it's wrapped up in like brilliant storytelling.
Is there? Yeah.
There is. Okay, there is. It's Ant-Man, but R-rated. It's the show that we're on.
I reckon they could have caught Tim. I think that was just them having fun. I have no problem with those fun bits.
Everybody talks about the explosion, but I mean, that was like gasping, like what? But what made me laugh out loud was when he got him in the baggie and it was like, that. I think I shed a tear of laughter for that one.
And later on, after you've forgotten about Termite, and just before we're about to have a fight,
that he's running out of hero gasm.
On the way out, and it's not a big deal. It just happens.
So good.
And we move on. I didn't really think about that on the day, but it was pretty funny to see.
If you guys could cross over The Boys with any TV show or movie, which one would you guys pick? Don't say Fast and Furious, please.
That's easy not to say.
Careful. Neil Brooks, executive producer on both of them.
You know what I think would be fun? You know what would be funny? Sometimes fans do edits and they put the show to different theme songs, and so we've seen like The Boys mashed with Friends. It's like, what if you put The Boys like in Friends? And it was like the Soups like all living in an apartment and like everyone having just like different, just mundane everyday issues. Like some Homelander wants to go on a date, Black Noir is trying to get a job. I think that'd just be like a funny everyday sitcom scenario to put them into.
I can see Phoebe and Homelander on a date. Smelly cat. Smelly cat.
Oh, for those of you who are wondering, this is my real voice. Smelly cat, what are they feeding you?
Smelly cat.
Ele deu defeito. Ele tá completamente pirado.
Eu amo a mamãe e o papai.
In season 3, we had Charlize Theron. I was shocked when I saw her, love her. Which other Hollywood star, besides Jensen, you would like to bring in the 4th season?
Oh man.
Ooh, what?
That's almost the answer is almost infinite.
Yeah.
There's so many great people out there. I mean, basically, I think I will answer. I'm going to channel Eric for a moment and say, whoever answers the phone to Seth Rogen.
That's great.
Because I think that's literally how we get famous people to do this shit. It's like Seth calls up his buddies and goes,
You free?
Yeah, totally.
You free today?
Yeah. And luckily, he knows cool enough people, and he's a good enough dude, and he's got good enough friendships that people are like, yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Eu tô ansioso para que todo mundo conheça o meu verdadeiro eu.
And Jensen, I love you and Jared together. Do you see in the future maybe he coming to an episode in The Boys, or maybe a supernatural revival in the future?
All of that is on the table. Absolutely. In fact, I don't think it's any secret that Eric's been talking to Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who played our father on Supernatural, who's also a huge fan of the show, who's a dear friend of mine, and he's like trying to move mountains to get on the show. And Kripke's like, oh yeah, well, come on.
Yeah, he'd be great to get on. He's such a good actor.
Yeah.
Jeff's so great.
He's so good,
and he loves the show. And again, I think Jared would absolutely jump at an opportunity. And again, touching on rebooting on Supernatural, like, yeah, I don't think that was something. I don't think Jared and I hung up the boots, so to speak, as a permanent move. It was more of like I think we just 15 years. We need to just press pause.
It's a long time.
It's a long time, and come up for air and see what that looks like. And this is what it looks like.
And this is what it looks like.
it.
Here we are. But what the future holds, I definitely think that he and I would be up for talking about that.
Guys, thank you very much. I love to talk to you. I love The Boys. I'm dying to see season 4. Do you want to send a message to your fans at Cinepop?
Hello, Cinepop people. I'm going to stop that again.
Cinepop people.
Hello, Cinepop people.
Hello, Cinepop.
Hello, Cinepop people.
Hello.
This is your master.
People of Cinepop. Hi guys, I'm Anthony Starr. This is Jensen Ackles, Claudia DeMeat, and Nathan Mitchell. We are the cast of The Boys, which we would love you to watch, all you fans of Cinepop. Watch season 3. It's available now on Amazon Prime.
We love you.
Check it out.
Cacete, é o Soldier Boy.